let's move on to the doors. So doors is very similar to the coins. We've actually laid a lot of the groundwork already. There's really not a ton of extra work to do for the doors. We have our doorways, and we've already got a variable set up. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to check off the save game part of this, so that the program knows that this is something that we want to save to the database, right? All right. Let me close a couple things here so we don't have quite so much stuff open on my deal here. Okay. Now remember, I said there's two different ways to hook your classes into the database program. One of them is the way that we did with the coins, where we, if I go to class settings, I did the interface, and then we implemented those three functions, right? This is kind of at a minimum, right? Just due to actors. The second way is quite a bit easier, although less flexible. The second way is to simply reparent your class. So I'm going to take, let's see, if we go to class settings, the parent class here is actor. I'm going to reparent that to SQL serialize. And that's basically all there is to it, guys. It's now hooked in. You don't have to implement any of those three classes. It's done for you. You don't have to worry about it. So yeah, and we've got the door open, set up, and ready to go. So very nice. I'm going to go in here and hit F2 and just grab this and Control Copy, because I am prone to making typos and they drive me crazy. I'm going to go into database level 1. Now, guys, the databases are identical between level 1 and level 2. That's because we have the same stuff in both databases. There's no rule that says you have to have identical databases between levels if you're going to do it this way. Of course, anything that's common between your levels will have that, but if you have something in level 2 that's different from all your other levels, of course, you can make a thing for that in database level 2. It doesn't have to be in database level 1 or whatever. Just be aware. Just because I'm making them identical doesn't mean they have to be. So anyway, we're going to add a column, and this is a what did I say this was? This is a Boolean as well, if I remember right. And we're going to paste that in here. Very important that the type and label match your variable, which is a Boolean, and the label matches. So that's database level 1. I'm going to save that. I'm not going to, well, I'm going to try not to rebuild that just to see if I can. We're going to add a column here. Same thing, Boolean here. And very nice. We'll save that. Let's just see what happens. Okay, so if it doesn't work, I'm going to go back in and drop and rebuild those databases. Okay. What we need to do is save the door state when it changes, right? Pretty easy to do, actually. Basically, we've got this animation that's playing. When it's done, let's come out here, and we're going to get the level database message. The target, of course, being third-person game mode. So get game mode. Plug that in so it knows where to find this function. And then from there, we're going to say immediate command save actor with the database. And the actor is going to be, of course, the doorway, which we're in right now. So that's what we're going to use for self. Boom. And there you go. It's being saved. And that really should be all you have to do. Let's go ahead and save and play. And of course, it's not going to update in the world right at the moment because we didn't set it up for that yet. But if we go into the database and we pop this open and refresh, am I in the right database? What's happening? This doesn't look right. I may have to rebuild it. Okay, hang on, stop. Yes. Save. Drop and rebuild. Yes. Okay, let's try that again. Let's just grab a coin. Let's open up a door and hit Alt out of there, and let's refresh this. Why can't I refresh? What's going on? Okay, let's stop. Let me close these down and reopen them. There they are. I don't know why I was being a pain in the butt. Okay, let's refresh. And we didn't go into level 1. Let's see what's in here. All right, let's take a look, guys. This is very nice. So we picked up 1 coin. Actually, are we running right now? No, we're not. Okay, well, I'm kind of surprised to pull it up. So you can see coin 2. Now it's going to have all the columns that you add. Unfortunately, it's just the way this is built. You know, I don't really know the intricacies of SQL and whether this could be done differently, but whatever, it's all fine. The coin 2 is going to have both columns, even though it only uses the available column. Doorway is going to have both columns, even though it only uses the doors open column. They're all going to be like that. You know, if you have 50 columns, you're going to have all 50 being used. It's just how it is. But the door is open. The coin 2 is false. Everything is fine. So very nice. Let's go ahead and play that. Now, nothing happens in visually, but if we go to level 2, again, I'll open both the doors. Grab this. In fact, I'll close one of the doors. And then let's see what that looks like. That actually should. So doorway 1 is open is false. Doorway 2-5 open is true. So there you go. And we picked up 3 coins. So this is working perfectly fine. We are saving into the database. So very good. Now we need to do a visual thing with the doors. That should really not be too much of a problem at this point. Basically, it's just like the coin. So actually, we can take this event and just copy it. Sorry, that's not the right event. On data load finish, we're going to copy everything up through the variable check. So I'm going to copy all this, throw it into doorway. We'll throw it in here. Kind of line that up so that they're nice and neat. So again, we're checking to make sure we're using the level database when the load is finished. All right. Now we're going to grab the door. It's open. And I'm going to do a branch here with this condition. If the door is open, what do we want to do? We're going to set the relative rotation of the arrow to a Z of 90 degrees if the door is open. Okay, I'm going to copy this node, paste it down here. If the door is closed, we're going to set it to 0. 0. That's it, false. And I'll just grab this guy down here, drop him into the target, like such. that's all there's to it, guys. That's really should be it. Save, play, and look at that. The door's open. Let's go to the other one. One of the doors is open. Okay, let's open both. Let's make sure it's working. Let's open both doors in level 1. Go in here. Let's close both doors in level 2. Yeah, that was interesting. Let's go back here. Both doors are open. Go back here. Both doors are closed. Let me see that again. Door's opening. That's fine. Door closes. That's fine. Door slammed shut. They both slam shut. And it closes. There's a bug in there somewhere. The door is slamming shut. It should swing shut. That's very strange. I'm not quite sure I understand why that's happening, guys. If you know, let me know, because I'm not quite sure, to be honest. So I'm going to open up both of these. Let's actually make sure it's persistent across. So I've got everything open. We'll grab a coin, and we will exit out. Let's go ahead and play. Both doors are open. We got the coin. Come over here. Both doors are open. We've got the coins. Very nice. There you go. Doors are done. So there you go. That's two totally different systems that are now persistent, not only across level loads, but also across game loads, game restarts, I should say. So that's pretty good. That's how you do it. All right. We've now done pretty much everything we need to do for the level visually. One thing we're still missing is saving the character data. Notice he still loses his data when we change levels, and even, of course, when we change when we exit out of the game. So we don't want that. That's no good. So let's go ahead and work on that. So for this one, let me see what I want to do here. Okay, guys. So if we look at the coin thing, we have this event on begin overlap, and we go through all this stuff, and we call this function called add coins. Now this is a great place to do our function that we want. This add coin is actually part of the third person character, right? So if we go into third person character, there's our add coin event. Okay, this is what adds coins to our character. This is where we probably want to save. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on here, and I'm going to say get character database, the message, right? Drop that in here. Where does the get character database message or the event reside? It's in the third person game mode, right? So we want to do that. So we'll say get game mode. So we'll grab that and drop him in there. Boom. So now we've got the character database. Now it's actually pretty simple. We go bam out here. Immediate command. Save actor. That's what I want. The database is the database, and of course the actor is the third person character. This is where we have the gold coins, right? Self. Boom. Now, let's go to gold coins. Make sure he's set to save game so that the database knows that we want to save that. Let's compile and save that. We also need, now remember this is an integer, we also need to go to the character database. So let's go get that. Character stats. We're going to add a column. It's going to be an integer, and we called it what? Sorry, I didn't check what we called it. Gold coins. Where's my gold coins? And don't make any typos. Okay, save that. Again, I'm going to try to not rebuild the database and see if this works. Save and play. Oh, you know what I need to do, actually? Let's go ahead and go into here and fix these so that there's coins to be picked up. We'll just go ahead and reset those. Save and play. There we go. We've got coins. So let's grab all this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and alt out of there and check out our table stats and see what we got. And I don't see anything happening. Okay. Let's go ahead and stop that. Let's go back to character stats, drop and rebuild. Let's see if it works now. I got to rebuild this database here. Clear that out, play. It should save the fact that we have 5 gold coins. Let's refresh. It's not saving. Why not? Why not? What am I doing wrong? Oh, for God's sakes. Oops. My bad. You know what I forgot to do? I was like, why is that not working? Because we didn't implement the bloodied interface. Durr. Right. So, did I implement it over here? I feel like third person character. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, we got to implement the interface. That's I'm being an idiot. So what I'm going to do is add another one of these. This is a case where I don't want to reparent the class, because this is a parent of class character, and I don't know that if I reparent it, it's going to work the way I want it to. So instead of reparenting the class, we're going to actually implement the functions, and I'm just going to copy them. Geez, okay. Let's bring that down so it's not on top of everything else. So there you go. There's all your stuff. Compile should be all right. Save. Let's see if that now will work. I'm going to rebuild this database so we have coins to pick up. Same thing here. And we might as well rebuild this one as well. Okay. Let's play that. It should. We picked up all 5 coins. It should be in here. Let's find out. And there you go. Look at that. There's your name, P0 third person character 167. It's a name that the program comes up with. It knows what it's doing. 5 gold coins. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Okay. We can stop here. If we play, look at that. 5 gold coins. It's still there. If we move to a different level, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, still there. So you might be wondering why we didn't have to do anything on load or on load completion, because this is basically we've set the inner. Well, okay, let's go into the third person character. We've set gold coins. That's the thing that we're loading. The UI is bound to this thing right here, so we don't actually need to do anything for it to be right. The UI just picks up on it and sets it up properly. So basically, that's it. We're done. So if you go into here, there's no more coins to pick up, but I'll open one of the doors. I'll open another one of the doors just to make sure everything is working fine. And there you go, guys. What can I say? You now have a method to make basically anything in your level persistent, not only across level loads, but also across game restarts. So you have a built-in save game function. So there you go, and it all works just like it's supposed to. Nothing is nothing's broken that I'm aware of. The only thing that I'm aware of that's not working right is this closed door. It's slamming shut. It really shouldn't do that. It should slide open. I'm not quite sure I understand why it's slamming shut when you load the level if it's already open. Like, it slams shut. Now does it slam open? No, it swings open. It swings open if it's closed, when you load the level. But it slams shut if it's... I don't really understand. I'm not really sure what's going on there. That's definitely some weird bug. I'm not quite sure I understand what the issue is. It's probably something to do with... I don't know, guys. I honestly couldn't tell you. That's an odd one. That's an odd one. If you guys know, let me know. Because I'm a little bit stumped. I would have to debug that for a while to figure out what's going on there. But yeah. Anyway, there you go. I hope that all made sense. If you have questions, let me know. If you have something else that you want me to look at, that you might want to suggest for a tutorial series, do let me know. I can't promise anything. I don't know. I am really notoriously bad about when I'm doing technical series. Continuing on, I tend to start ones that are really big and then not finish them. So what I really would like to do is keep this to individual videos, or maybe just a series of 2 or 3 videos of one particular tip. And then, if I don't do any more, I don't do any more. I've at least finished the ones that we have. If I do more, then I do more. It's just, if something comes up that I think is interesting while I'm programming my game, I will share it with you guys. If not, well, then there's nothing really else to share. So, anyway, I really do hope you found that useful. It's been interesting going over it with you. I've learned quite a lot, to be honest. It's always, I find, when you want to explain something, you've really got to understand it yourself pretty well. And so in the lead up to actually making this video, I researched a few things that I didn't otherwise know, even after building some stuff out in this whole thing and getting it working. But then I was like, well, what if I want to explain what this is doing? Do I know what I want to say here? So yeah, any mistakes that are made are mine and mine alone. The credit for things that are working right really goes to Bruno and his awesome SQL system. So I really want to thank him for making what is an amazing system that is really going to help me out in my game, and I'm sure a lot of people others' games. So yeah, thanks a lot for that. Okay, guys, that's enough rambling from me. We're going to stop here. Let me take a moment, I might as well do this, to thank my patrons. My $5 plus patrons are Michael Hilliard and Tor Gregory. You will see the details of my $3 and $1 plus patrons in the description below and at the end of this episode, respectively. Please do go check out the links in the description, guys. That is good stuff in there, and you're going to want to go take a look. That's all game stuff, so if you're into gaming, go take a look at that. Thank you very much, gang. It is a huge, huge help to this channel, and I really do appreciate the assistance that you guys give, so thank you very much for that. That's much appreciated. Yeah. Okay, gang, I'm going to stop here. There's no extra video to go to. We'll pick this back up if there's another tip that I want to share with you guys, or if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Yeah, so, okay. I will see you in the next one. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please take a second to comment, like, and subscribe. All these things really help me out. I'd like to say a big thanks to all my patrons whose names are appearing on the screen right now. Thanks a lot, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more great content, consider joining my list of patrons. There's a link on the screen in the bottom left corner. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.